The civic and community leaders like these who generously make it possible for our wonderful foundation to continue to improve teaching and learning for thousands of students in Washington Township schools. These donors were $5,000 special event sponsors, which help cover the cost of our events and will result in over $250,000 going into the annual grants fund for the upcoming year. Many of the recipients of those grants are sitting in the audience representing our 7 elementary schools. These donors understand the importance of strong, attractive, and successful public schools in their communities. It makes it easier to hire, recruit new employees, and it creates a prosperous customer base for the long-term health of the community. This isn't short-term, one-time gift that these companies made. It is a part of their ongoing commitment to Washington Township schools and students. Tonight we have representatives from the Skillman Corporation. If you could come forward, we have just a small token of recognition for your ongoing support. And you see board members from our foundation here to also say congratulations to you. Our foundation has raised over $3 million to give back to support teaching and learning in Washington Township classrooms. And it is unheard of in public education for a foundation to raise such extraordinary support for schools. So we thank our foundation for all of their work and all of our sponsors. Thank you for being here tonight. I would love to take a picture with you. The foundation board members could just stay right here, that would be great. We would next like to recognize the Washington Township Schools Foundation, as well as some major gift donors who are supporting specifically our IB efforts here in Washington Township. If any representatives from the following families or corporations could come forward and join our Washington Township Schools Foundation board members: Bright Point, Dina Ray, Hancock and Rob Cato, Dr. Terry and Chris Cudahy, Griffith Family Foundation, the Lotus Fund, Mickey Maurer, Dr. Jim and Jenny Morvildi, and Jim and Laura Schellinger. The Washington Township Schools Foundation embarked on an ambitious undertaking several years ago led by Superintendent Dr. Morvildi. Knowing that IB would be a major initiative reforming teaching and learning in our schools and thereby setting us apart from all other schools in this state, we knew we had to raise extraordinary money to support this effort. In recruiting a fundraising campaign made of North Central High School alumni and interested community members, Dr. Morvildi spearheaded a $1 million campaign to accelerate the IB initiative in Washington Township. Now the committee is chaired by Perry Griffith and Dave Carter. To date, over $800,000 has been raised to support all students in our school district, and that alone deserves applause. I believe I saw Dave Sternberg here as well. If he could join us up here as well, that would be fantastic. Half of the dollar amount is a result of our wonderful Washington Township Schools Foundation, which has gifted and pledged a total of $400,000 out of its annual fund to focus on IB professional development training for the faculty. That means hundreds and hundreds of small donors, including teachers, staff, parents, and community members, have helped to make this commitment possible. Very special recognition and thanks to the generous donors who have given the pledged amounts from $10,000 to $150,000 with the names that I read at the beginning. In honor of those major donors, we do have a plaque that we will be putting, if you would like to hold this, Mr. Griffin, we will be putting this here in our central office to recognize our major donors. We have donors from $1,000 to $10,000, our $10,000 to $25,000, $25,000 to $50,000, $50,000 to $100,000, and $100,000 plus donors with some empty spaces for future donors. So thank you each. What we are going to announce next would not be possible without the generous donations from the foundation and these major donors who have supported the IB efforts. So thank you very much. If we could group together, we'd love to take a picture before the board formally recognizes.